What's up, YouTube? I'm Dan Matha.
Got some haters talking, they've been getting root canals. They wanna go to war, I chew them up just like my fingernails. I roll with shot as fuck a jail, I can't afford the bill, but if I do, they know I get it poppin' like the 40 cal.
And I'm bringing to you 3 must-have back exercises if you want to build that big turtle shell back there. So these are 3 exercises that I have in my arsenal right now that I'm really loving. I want to share them with you guys because I imagine you're going to find great benefit from this because I've been getting the sickest pump, quite a bit of growth from this. 3 exercises. We're going to start with the first one, chest supported rows, where we're going to add a little bit of twist here. We got a barbell and I'm using some D grips here. The D grips are nice because they allow me to get full range of motion. More importantly, they don't allow me to go too far past parallel. A lot of times when we're rowing, we'll have this urge to want to go all the way up here, and we're going to bypass our lats. The D row forces us right to about parallel, maybe a little bit further, but you get the sickest lat contraction. Now, I know some of you are freaking out at home right now listening to this, but Dan, I don't have moon grips to throw on. Relax, okay? Use your imagination. Don't let what you don't have keep you from doing what you can do, right? Or something like that. You can use D handles, you could use dumbbells, you can use kettlebells, or you could just use the barbell itself. You don't actually have to use these, but if you do have them, they're a great little perk. So we're here, we're up, chest supported. Gonna get locked into position here, and then we're gonna row. Think elbows back to the hip pocket, and then next cue, think about scraping your rib cage with your elbows. So it'll look like this. Boom. 1. Boom. 2. Notice how I'm in control on the way up. Pause, everything's activated. And then on the way down, slow, controlled eccentrics. Full range of motion. This is how we're gonna build big, long, beautiful muscles. Boom, boom, boom. I usually do this somewhere around 4 to 5 sets, and I like to keep it between 6 to 10 reps. My favorite rep scheme is 7s. I love 7s. I don't know why I love them, I just love them. When I do 7, I get the best of the power and I get the best of the hypertrophy. Number 2, single arm barbell row. Now I know some of you may be thinking, Dan, why don't you just use a dumbbell? We could, or we could not. We could do this because this is gonna blow your mind. I actually am getting some of the gnarliest lat contractions using this barbell, and here's why. From a stability standpoint, I've gotta find the center mass of this barbell, right? And then when I lift it up, I have to be in complete control, because if I'm not in complete control, it'll tip forward or tip backwards. So it's actually forcing me to have perfect form and perfect technique. So I get lined up here, just like anything with bent over, bracing my core, turning my abdominals on, finding the center mass of the bell here, or the barbell, gripping the shit out of the bar. This is irradiation. Everything is turned on right now. Bar is being crushed, forearms activated, tricep, bicep, shoulder, everything, ab, boom. Now I'm in position, I'm balanced, I've got a big stretch. Now I can take the lat through the full range of motion. Here, boom, controlled big stretch. Boom, big contraction, boom. And this forces you. You have no other option. Then to squeeze and contract that lat. Boom. This is a gnarly exercise that I don't see anyone doing. You'll get a ton of mileage out of this. I promise you. Give this a shot. I'm guaranteeing you big slabs of meat on your back. And imagine if you're watching this, that's what you're into. Number 3, lat pull down. Nothing special here. Traditional staple of a movement for back exercise, a vertical pull. We're adding a little moon grips. Yeah, they're moon grips. Your gym doesn't have them? Oh my God, what am I gonna do? Buy you a set. I know, you might be freaking out, you don't have moon grips. They're like 20 bucks on Amazon. Also, you can do everything I'm about to tell you with a straight bar. Everything still applies. So we're gonna go here. I'm gonna drop down to the floor. This is not something you have to do unless you have big long ass gorilla arms like me. I just do this so I can get full range of motion. Traditional pull down, right? Sit here, pull the weight down, but here's some cues that a lot of you are missing and you're bypassing your lats here. I'm not having my back arched like this, right? I don't want my rib cage flared out. I actually want my rib cage clamped to my pelvis, boom. My core is actually engaged here. And then from here, I'm gonna drive my elbow straight down into the ground. Boom. And by doing this, now no other muscles are taking over the brunt of this movement. Boom. Not swinging. Boom. Not using momentum, and I'm not bypassing the lats. I'm letting the heavy lifters do all the heavy lifting. Boom. Big stretch. This is important right here. Let's not shorten when we're this movement, right? Fully lengthen the muscle, fully stretch out. There's a lot of strength that can be had right from here. And if you're not doing this, you're missing out on it. I like to do those usually four to 5 sets. I like to have a little higher rep on these ones, right? Something like 8 to 10, maybe 8 to 12. Once I start getting past 10 or 12, I'm like, maybe the weight's too light. But if you're in a cut phase or if you're really trying to build endurance and hypertrophy, that 10 to 12 could be a great range for you to be in. If I want to go heavier and really do more power for the pull down, I'll just do pull-ups. Nothing better for power than pull-ups. Give this a shot. Give these 3 exercises actually a shot. You can mix them all in one day, or I would advise pick one of the horizontal rowing exercises and this vertical and do that in your exercise and watch this transform your back days like no other. This is Dan Matha signing out. Remember everybody, training is a microcosm for life. Now go on, get up out there and get jacked.